Hey y'all.
Hey.
So we were talking yesterday, right?
Yep.
And we were talking about all the things that we have going on right now.
A lot of things.
A lot of things. We were talking about all the things that other people are wanting us to do, and other things that we need to be doing here on the farm than what we're able to do right now. And it just kind of, I think you or I said, we can't do it all the time.
I said, or maybe you said, I feel like I'm at the point right this minute in the season that I cannot add anything else to my plate. My plate is full to the point of overflowing almost, and I just can't add anymore, but there's so many things that need done, and that's when you said, well, we can't do it all the time.
Yeah, and it's not bad things. It's all blessing. It's great things. I mean, we've got huge harvest coming in right now. We've got apples that we need to process. We're making pickles. We're making hot sauce. We're pickling peppers.
Small peach tree we need to pick up the peaches off and process them.
And we've been getting cows and just the normal everyday things of feeding everybody and feeding all the animals, the kids too, and milking and everything.
I was particularly talking about is like we're stewarding. We need to steward what's right in front of us and what's perishable first and foremost. Like the garden is not the strawberry plants we had to put in because they wouldn't live if we didn't put them in.
Right.
And the tomatoes, we picked over a bushel of tomatoes and we needed to process those or else they were just going to rot and be fed to pigs. Mm-hmm. And so even when you do lose a crop, lose something because you don't have time or whatever, it doesn't go to waste necessarily, but there's a better way to use it for our family. So that's what we've been trying to work on. You know, stewarding, it's just like I basically have given up on my cucumbers and went out the other day and saw a couple on the vine and started picking and realized there's a lot more there than I thought, and we put 7 quarts of pickles. Yeah,
we did. We thought the plants were dying out, but
we were like, well, so we just picked them until we're trying to make use of everything that's right in front of us that's not going to be there for much longer.
Yeah, it's there's people that want me to come do jobs for them and stuff like that, and in years past I would have pushed the homestead needs to the side to go do the jobs that other people needed. Now these jobs aren't things that are time sensitive. One of them, the person's been waiting for 9 months trying to find somebody to do something, and it's like I don't have the time right now.
But you will.
But I will have the time, and I will probably need to do the job. But I'm at a point now. It's weird. I guess God's been dealing with me on. He kind of gave me permission to say no, I can't do it right now, and this is the reason. And because I was feeling a little bit pressed, and I said, you know what? Look, this is what I've got going on right now. And I think that day I had gone to pick up the steers. I was on my way to pick up the garden soil for the strawberries after that. Then I was coming home to start building the beds and start planting the thousands of strawberry plants. And I told the person that, and I was like, look, when I say I'm busy, I'm really busy, not just trying to blow you off. And they're like, oh, and then they understood. And but it was so weird for me to say, look, I can't do it right now. I'm sorry. This is what I've got going on, because in years past I just said, okay, yeah, let me go do this job, and Jen and the kids can take care of this, or this will be okay. And usually things aren't okay when I do that.
It makes everything very overwhelming on the farm to try to keep all the balls in the air, juggling everything when we don't have you here to help us do it.
Right.
I'm not capable of doing it all by myself, and obviously the children aren't capable of doing it all by themselves. We all work together as a team, but when one component of your team is gone, especially a huge driving force in that, things fall apart.
It's kind of...
But I was going back to like we're trying to steward what's in front of us, and we've got 2 cows and milk, and I really need to be, separating cream and making butter, and I want to be making cheese and making yogurt, and at this point right now we're drinking the milk. That's literally the extent of what I'm utilizing the milk for, and I've been feeling really kind of bad about it and a little frustrated, like I could be doing all this, and then it's like, in what spare time am I going to actually, make cheese and do all of those things? And it was like this season right this minute, the things that I'm stewarding have to be the garden and preserving food that's right in front of me, that's gonna rot if I don't do it. And the milk's gonna be there. Our cows are gonna be in milk for a long time. So this winter, when all of this stuff is not going on, or just even in a few weeks, I can throw down on working on the cheese making, the butter making. Yeah, I miss my windows of having the most lush butter, but homemade butter out of raw milk is gonna be delicious.
Yeah, and this fall grass is actually super creamy milk.
Yeah.
We have to, so I guess what we're saying is don't beat yourself up because you feel something is being neglected. We've realized we've got to prioritize and do the things that are perishable, like the garden stuff. If the produce doesn't get put up and preserved, then it's just going to rot, and then it turns into pig food. It goes from people food to pig food, and that's not a waste, but there's a whole lot better way to utilize what God is blessing us with.
I'll appreciate it a lot more if I'm eating the tomatoes I canned up in the wintertime than if I had dumped those tomatoes to the pigs.
Right, exactly. You'll be kicking yourself later.
Yeah. So.
And life is just busy, but it's good busy. It's not like we're busy doing a bunch of things that we don't want to do or don't like doing. It doesn't mean it's easy because it's work, but it's very rewarding work. And if you're doing what God has put on your heart, which for us it's homesteading and farming and raising and growing clean food, and then we're not just keeping it for ourselves, we're selling it, we're giving it to other people, we're donating stuff when we're that's what it's just put on our heart.
We're able to share our abundance, and it's being blessed. I mean, we're getting more produce off of our land and our efforts this year than we ever have, probably. And so, we just have to really focus on what's important and what's right in front of us and make decisions. Sometimes we can't do things we want to do because the other things that need to be done and we want to do too are more important, more pressing in the moment. So you just I'm cracking up at Luigi in the house. Hey, Luigi.
Luigi number one are having a standoff. He's a good rooster.
Well, I don't know if he's a good rooster, but he's a great chicken.
He's a friendly fellow. He is.
He's our favorite.
Yep.
He's like our little family mascot. So anyway,
another example of things that are on my mind. I need to do all this wood laying on the ridge back here behind me. I need to drag it down, block it up, start splitting it to sell firewood this winter. I don't have time right now, and I could just be totally stressed out and be thinking, I've got to do this, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? That wood's going to be laying there. When I get caught up on the things that are perishable, then I can change gears and start working on the firewood, and that'll be another source of income for our family this winter.
Yeah.
And I guess the thing is, just don't beat yourself up because you can't do it all, because there are seasons when you can handle everything you've got going on, and we can just do it all. But that's not all the time. There's seasons when you're completely covered up, and so I guess it's making choices to not nearly drown yourself. You know what I mean? It's making choices. I got into that place of almost being completely overwhelmed, and I was like, it's not worth the stress. I've got to just let go of what I can't do and do the most important things in front of me. Yeah.
You know?
Because you can nearly drown yourself by you put so much on yourself where you barely keep your head above water, and in that, it's not fun. It's miserable trying to do the things that need to be done, and instead of enjoying the moment, you're just trying to just get it done.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's being a good steward of our time. And so, I hope that's encouraging to you.
I guess the overall message was you can't do it all the time, and
that's okay.
And that's okay. And in not doing it all the time, you need to steward what's right in front of you. The most important things, the things that can't be put off, you need to take care of right that minute. And basically that's kind of a gist of what we're trying to get across here. We're really kind of having a deep conversation about it yesterday, and we're like, we should share this because sometimes it's nice to just, not that you need permission, but it's just nice to hear somebody else tell you that, and it almost gives you that release of, oh yeah, you know what, they're right. Or,
I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one in this situation. Like, it's okay to not do everything that I see needs to be done all the time, and sometimes it's saying no to people, and it is what it is. You just have to, focus on the important things and what needs to be done. Do it. Get it done.
That's right.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I need more coffee. That's my other thought.
Yeah.
Get ready to get more coffee. As if it does anything. I drink decaf only because I can't do caffeine, but it just makes me feel better. Drink coffee. I don't know. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining us today with our little chat here. We hope you enjoyed this video and seeing what's going on around our farm and hearing our hearts on this topic. And if you're not already subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. If you give us a thumbs up, YouTube will know that you're enjoying what you see. And please comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are, how you feel about this subject, or just what's going on in your world. And we will catch you guys later.